So I really want this to be clickbait, but it's not. So everybody that I've shared this with has had the same reaction, and it's always been, girl, what are you talking about? But just stick with me here. Okay, so where do I begin? I guess I can start with a comment that I received. So listen, I know this is the internet, and whenever you post something on the internet, people always feel like they need to share their unsolicited opinions, and sometimes it's positive, sometimes it's not so positive. I usually don't let the negative comments bother me. I can usually just laugh them off and just wish them the peace that they're looking for. But one comment really got under my skin. And the comment says, you need to focus on length retention because it's been 3 years and your hair is still short. Now, I immediately got defensive. In my mind, I'm just like, who is this person? You don't know me. You don't know my life. You don't know what's going on. You know, I got super defensive and I responded to this guy and then went and deleted the comment and then went and blocked him. And when I did that, I was like, oh, whoa, okay, hold on. Like, tap out, time out. That is so out of character for me. I don't let people on the internet bother me this much. And I really had to take a step back and say, okay, I'm being defensive. So whenever I'm defensive, that means that there's an insecurity behind it. So then I had to sit myself down and have a little therapy session with myself. And I was thinking, okay, so that means there's an insecurity somewhere. So what insecurity do? Oh. So a few videos back, I had alluded to having some health problems. And I had a whole short film ready and written up, and then this whole situation that we got going on now happened, and I just felt like the short film was just bad timing and probably would have been in a little bit of poor taste to just be like, hey, you know, let's bring awareness to this thing that pales in comparison to what the whole world is dealing with right now. So I just felt like it wasn't a good time to share it. I may or may not make that video, but I am making this one just because I feel like it's important to be completely transparent with you guys. So with that being said, back in July of 2019, I was diagnosed with Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome. You know, I don't want to get too much into what it is and bore you guys to death with all the, medical jargon, but pretty much it is a result of an endocrine disorder. So your endocrine system has a lot to do with your hormones. So my hormones weren't being sent out correctly. So hence the cyst on my ovary, polycystic. Poly means many, cystic is cyst, of course. So anyway, we won't get into that. I'll stop that there. With the disorder, I am at risk for a lot of very scary things if I don't keep it in check. But one of the not so scary things is male pattern baldness. I saw that was one of the risks, but thinking about all the other things that were a little more scary than that, it kind of went on the back burner, and I didn't really think about it until I got better and my body bounced back again. I won't get into all the stuff that was going on, but I'm good now. But it seems like everything kind of went back to normal except for my hair. And when I look back at my hair and say like 2015 or 16, it was very different from what it is right now. So now I'm dealing with hair that can't seem to retain any moisture whatsoever, let alone any length. I'm not retaining length. That comment was not a lie. I'm not retaining length. That's why the comment bothered me so much, because it was true. But I find myself being more concerned about like what's going on with my hair. My edges were starting to kind of go bald a little bit, and even like when I run my fingers like through my scalp, it's thinner. My hair is thinning. So I don't know why this is happening. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's a hormonal thing, because when my hair sheds, I'm looking at my hair and it is shed hair. There are little white bulbs at the end of the strand, which means it's naturally coming out. But what I'm concerned about is if my hormones are kind of making that happen faster than it needs to. I don't know this for sure, this is all speculation, but having this happen on top of my hair not being able to retain my hair not being able to retain lynching, Lord have mercy. My hair not being able to retain moisture or length, you know, in a combination of those things has me very concerned. The hair does have cycles where it sheds more than it usually does. I guess you can call it seasons, cycles, I don't know. It sometimes it sheds more than usual, it happens. But if it were just that, I probably wouldn't be as concerned if it wasn't in combination of my hair not retaining its moisture and just kind of becoming lifeless and just kind of losing its umph. And when I say it's not retaining moisture, I mean that I can set my hair for a twist out on Sunday night, take it down Monday morning, and my hair is dry within like a couple hours. And I haven't changed anything. So I don't know why all of a sudden it's just dried out immediately. So I think that's the scariest thing, where I'm just like, what is going on with my hair? Now granted, this isn't horrible. I get it, it's not horrible. But compared to what it used to be, I'm very concerned. So I've been kind of hiding this, you know, within a lot of my videos, but like the most recent ones, I just kind of let my hair be. You can kind of tell, you know, the ends are all frizzy and it's shriveled up, but usually I'll try to stretch it out. So anyway, I'm rambling as usual, but I'm making this video now just because I want to be completely transparent with you. Because I sit and make these YouTube videos where I give advice on how to maintain your hair and how to keep your hair healthy, and my hair doesn't look healthy. My hair doesn't look like it's being maintained. And I think that is the insecurity that I've had about this channel. Is progressively my hair has just been getting worse, and for a good portion of the time I was just like, oh, okay, well maybe you know, I'm the trim neglector. I don't always trim my ends, and that was always my thing, where I'm just like, I need to just trim my hair more, and that might be it, but I don't think to this extent, because I'm losing, you know, I'm getting a lot of shed hairs too. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna figure it out, but right here, right now, I don't know what's going on. And I just feel like it wouldn't be fair if I weren't transparent with you guys, because I kind of feel like a fraud, you know, where people are coming to me asking me how to maintain the health of their hair or get healthy hair, and I'm looking in the mirror like, dang, my hair doesn't look healthy. What's going on? You know, so if I were on the outside looking in without all this context, I wouldn't listen to me. Honestly, I would not listen to me. So I guess this video is kind of me getting that off my chest and letting you guys know what's going on, and just being honest. This is something that I don't know what to do at this point. I have tried just about everything, and I'm just like at a loss. So if anybody decides to, you know, unsubscribe based off of what I just said, I'm completely fine with that. That's cool. But if you are here for this journey and you're going to stick around, I appreciate you in advance, because, you know, at the end of the day, I know that everything is going to be okay, just because I say it is. So I speak what I want, so everything is going to be good, everything is going to be okay, regardless of, you know, what happens. So I just keep that in mind. And I had plans to go see a stylist who happens to be my cousin, but you know, with the nature of what's going on right now, we all got put on punishment, so that was put on hold. But again, being completely transparent with you, I would be 1000% okay with just finding out that I do not know as much about hair as I think I do, and I get humbled and find out that I have been doing something wrong. I am completely okay with that. I will gladly stand corrected as opposed to having some underlying issue going on. But you know, like I said, it's all good, and it's gonna be good because I speak what I want, not what I don't want. So, you know, it's all good regardless. I'm gonna figure out what I need to do regardless of what that is. It's okay. You know, it's easier said than done, but it's just hair. It's just hair. It doesn't define me. You know, it's gonna be an interesting journey, but it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. And I might make a series out of this, you know, just the journey of what's to come. And I share things like this just to possibly help somebody else. You know, you might be going through the same thing or know somebody who's going through the same thing. So yeah, I think I might make a series about this and just document everything and hopefully share and help someone who might be in the same boat. So I have rambled for far too long, but like I said, I just wanted to come on here and just be transparent with you guys and just speak to you and let you know what's going on. This is not an excuse. This is not me trying to make up for anything. I'm just telling you what it is. I don't know what's going on with my hair, but I know I'm gonna figure it out and it's gonna be okay. But you know, I feel a little bit better. I feel like there's a weight lifted with you guys having the information, having the context, and then being able to make that decision on your own. So, you know, regardless of what happens, if this is your first video with me, welcome. If this is your last video with me, I thank you for sticking it out and rocking with me thus far. I love you. I wish the best for you. But you know, yeah, this is it. This is our new journey. And again, regardless of what happens, it's gonna be okay. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Stay inspired, stay empowered, and stay beautiful. Peace.